Welcome back to the VTuber News. This is Salvi, the one who resides on the right side of your screen most of the time, and I'm here now just to remind you guys that I do have a goal for, at the very least until my birthday in June. I would love to be able to reach 20k subscribers, so if you could please subscribe and continue to watch these videos whenever you have a chance, I would really appreciate it. Just a small reminder, of course, and do enjoy the rest of the video. The Shylily COPYCAT drama is continuing. I'm a little bit self-aware here, and yes, I am doing it again. I'm talking about it again over this situation here, where she, talks about it coming back every couple of years or so, about her not liking Vtubers, and she has no issue with Vtubers. It's just that, people seem to be wanting to do it for clout, allegedly, saying that she hates Vtubers and all that kind of stuff. It is more fabricated nonsense, recycled, criticisms, and just trying to create the drama all over again. And she will block, of course, whoever she wants, and she doesn't have to really have a reason to block people, that type of thing here. And you're free to create whatever designs you want. She's not going to criticize you. She's not going to do anything negative. And people were very, very, very responsive to this, positive, in that, you can block anybody for whatever reason you want, whether you like their face, don't like their face, don't like the name that they have as a VTuber, or whatever it is. You don't like that one time that they said the word croissant the wrong way, or whatever, or said omelette du fromage, and then you're like, screw that, I'm done with you. That can be one of those things that can happen. And this has gotten so big that, Rima's gotten in there as well, and kind of given a bit of a background of the whole situation. Sumi makes a tweet on Shylily insinuating that she got blocked by her design similarities. Shylily reaches out to offer clarifications and explanation that she might have done this because she saw Sumi entangled in some drama. Sumi posts part of this DM and declares that the matter settled. Simultaneously, people start pointing out to Sumi's post that she's in fact very often embroiled in drama. Sumi blocks or hides the replies. Sumi deletes the viral tweet and the community note under the pretense that she and her friends were receiving harassment. Shylily makes a statement denying that she blocked Vtubers for being Vtubers and clarifies her stance. Sumi makes 2 tweet updates. Now, Shylily went back on her apology and posted Shylily's entire DM, where, she got blocked again. Such reply and telling people that Shylily has a history of blocking Vtubers, also hides replies in her tweets criticizing her, and then people see her clout chasing attempts for what they are. She deletes everything. Insane. And that was the original one from Shylily's thing. Has given her apology of deleting all posts to lessen drama as my friends are being targeted for a huge amount of harassment now. That is what it's meant by small creators being targeted by big ones. This is an abuse of power, spreading falsities to better their image. Here was Shylily's response that I mentioned before. And here, full version of her message for anyone interested, and I'll show you that part in a little bit. And here again, the next thing that I will also show you in a little bit says, I was trying to be cordial, but why send someone the apology and go back on it? This is just getting very unprofessional and further proved my points from before. As soon as I took down my post about her being blocked, about me being blocked, she got what she wanted, and people needed to be aware of this game. Here, is it even remotely true that she blocked you precisely because of what you initially accused her of? Of course, proof. Look at their history. What history? You're the one accusing her, so you have to show me the evidence, and that's what people are getting tired of. That a lot of times people will put out these things without evidence, without anything there, and they will claim a bunch of things without issue, without saying I need to prove anything. Rima, people are asking for Rima to cover the art contest that she's doing, posted in 2025. Many people submitted great entries without reason, deleted everything, and is acting like it just started in February. She blocks anyone asking questions on why she keeps pushing back the end date. She also switched accounts. So yeah, there are a lot of allegations against Sumi in this case. The funniest and most annoying part of to me is that when Shylily went right back to blocking her, Sumi went right back to saying she was blocked because of her Vtuber model, which is a conspiracy theory she made up with. She's also said that Shylily does this frequently, yet she's the only example. Here we have, her calling out other people as well, calling out FIlian, which I don't know why she started calling out other people. And she has here, after she got hate for I was trying to be cordial, because here she did get hate. She did, post the rest of the stuff here about, being blocked, her not wanting to block, sending the messages of her not wanting to block everybody, and here not trying to do any damage control. Things that I sent you guys before, that I showed you guys before, but not wanting to do damage control. She only does it for AI art bots, art theft accounts, or any other offensive behavior, and basically saying sorry that she was blocked. And that she usually doesn't do this out of nowhere. It's usually people send her information, that type of thing, and then she does check it out herself and then blocks in that kind of case. People in the hidden replies, as I showed last time, have been going insane on her about, that she's just doing this for attention. They're getting tired of people doing this for attention, tired of people attacking others for being blocked when they can be blocked for any reason. And it says whether she apologized and still followed through with the block shouldn't matter. She's entitled to her opinion just as you are. Why are you butthurt about this real question? If you have nothing to hide, then you shouldn't be the issue. Go on with your day. And, continues on here in case if you want to pause it and read the rest of it. But yeah, people are not giving her any slack when it comes to anything like this, telling her to move on. Do not extend it as much as she has done so far. Do not continue to cause more drama, because it ends up biting you in the butt, because it ends up hitting you back. Anyways, it's like a boomerang. It will hit you back. It may hit the target that you're originally trying to call out for the drama, but in the end, it will hit you back because you are extending the drama. And it says Lily doesn't owe you anything. She shouldn't have even had to apologize to you. Time to move on. Lots of people are saying just it's time to move on. That just grow up. Why do you care as much as you do? They're just really, really like going right into her. Just drop it. It's not that deep. Why do you even care? It continues on this way. And people are just starting to put memes in here. Farming the drama field instead of making any of your own content. Basically calling her a V-tweeter at this point. And it is here. From what I read about you, Shylily should never have unblocked you or try to be cordial with you. Bringing up the FIlian thing again. I've reached out to inform you that new drama is circulating regarding Adoptable I created. Fortunately, this is coming from the same individual who targeted me back in October. And this is, FIlian mentioning the whole situation here about adoptables and being blocked. Basically, the same MO. They're saying it's just the same thing all over again. And it is getting annoying for a lot of people for someone to continue creating this type of drama again and again. And that is the primary thing that people are doing. Of course, she says, any alt accusations has and will be made up. Of course, with, people putting out accusations after the fact, because if you call other people out, you're going to get called out yourself. It's one of those things that happens on Twitter. You guys let me know what you think about this down below, of course. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. FIlian is lost, at least right now, according to, how everything has been going with her. I'm just going to show you real quick. As you already know, with her Twitter and things like that, she has Twitter and other places have been wiped, or at the very least, for the most part, not having their old content anymore. She is, for those people who don't know, she is a Kimono Mimi VTuber. She is able to, do a lot of things. She has been able to do a lot of things in the past, but right now, ever since around December, she has been MIA and has an ARG going around, a game going around for people to figure out what's been going on behind the scenes. FIlian is lost still, all fully wiped, hasn't had anything going on here. A lot of people like myself are thinking this is part of her rebrand because she had a adoptable that she was using that was meant to be adoptable by many and not commercialized, and she commercialized it. She got in trouble for it because it was against TOS, called out for it, and now she's getting a new form. And this is what everyone's thinking right now, including myself. And we popped up with this one recently. I did show a model who had a FIlian is lost t-shirt recently, and right now the main thing that's popping up is this one, FIlian Graffiti. FIlian is lost Graffiti appears off Highway 101 in Los Angeles days after her 6 million follower account's wiped. So this is not run by FIlian. I'm pretty 100% sure not run by FIlian. This isn't something that FIlian is doing like a viral marketing campaign or anything like that, because, well, in most places, unless it's like a billboard or anything like that, or on the side of a building or whatever, it is not permitted. This is city property versus, a building that belongs to the company that owns it, etc. Being able to do that. This is city property. This is against the law. This is vandalizing the property here. So while this is nice, I am pretty sure FIlian would not want people to do this. I'm pretty sure FIlian would not want people to take a look and see what's going on. And I mean, I like see like this is great, and continuing to do it is what I mean. I apologize for my weirdness there. Here is this is from an Instagram where they they talked about the whole Rima evenstar, talking about the whole situation, and other people mentioning that it's gone, and some of the ones that they had, the people here had, one of the people that they had used as a source for all this kind of stuff is this individual here, who was one of the original sources, at least one of the alleged sources of the video. I'm not seeing anything in media for the video, just responses to many VTuber things, and then some cute penguins down there. So yeah, for the most part, they've just been doing posts about other things out there, about Ordinary Man or Normal, other things here about the NTE game. I think it was NTE here. Other things, yeah, NTE, other things like that, but not the video itself. Maybe they removed it. Maybe they wanted to get rid of the whole situation. Down here it says I guarantee it was paid for and arranged by her. The production is too high quality to be some fans protesting, so shortly after the last stunt, it'd be more believable if she had waited a bit longer. Plus the tag feels too clean to make sense. It is, I don't know. It could be paid by maybe her manager or one of the people, she paid a marketing company to market it for her, and they're paying someone else. So maybe tangentially she's tied to it. But again, tagging graffiti, etc., especially on a sound wall, it is not a company property. It is not a building belonging to someone else. It is city property. I doubt the city would usually allow this. Sometimes they have areas where you can do art, and they'll allow it like in certain places. But here, usually graffiti is not allowed. Possibility of framing it as protest, a silly choice of words. Saying you guarantee it is a stretch. VTuber fans can and have orchestrated far more than this. All it takes is one graffiti artist to think it's funny. It's not like VTuber communities are short on artists who do high quality work. True. And that's why I say, because of the illegality of it, that's why I say it's more than likely not something that FIlian is doing directly herself, at least. Maybe she paid a marketing company to find somebody to do some viral marketing, and that was one of the things that they did. And it's a FIlian fans take to the streets. Yeah, it's a fan thing. This isn't a fan thing. People are saying it's totally paid. Trust me, as someone who's lived in LA for 30 years, people don't do spray painting like this for niche VTubers. Also, they wouldn't do it so neat and tidy. Like I said, I don't think that she herself would have paid for this. She maybe have paid a marketing company to do a campaign for it. That's my thought. I could be very wrong, and she could have paid for it directly to have a graffiti artist, because the way it was done was very, very detailed. As in, it would probably took them not more, like usually graffiti can be like in a minute or less. You're in and out. This one took a little bit of time. Most likely it was done at night, that type of thing. So yeah, people are wondering what the heck is going on with the graffiti thing. Is it another viral marketing campaign, another publicity stunt? Things like that. They are wondering if it is or isn't. You guys let me know as well what you guys think, because it can go both ways. Alicja Da Lontano has an important announcement for her community, as we're talking about Alicja Da Lontano, who used to be a member of Globy's second generation. She currently still has her IP, and once Globy closed down, she was able to get her IP, and she's continuing doing her work as Alicja Da Lontano. Right now, recently, she did, like I mentioned, put something out for her community here, which is this, as I'm going to try to get it bigger for you guys. Mama Lontano's having some hand problems, so today we go around the doctors and I'll be helping her with some of her work and her chores for a few days. Week streams will probably not stick to the 9 GMT time, but please keep an eye on the YouTube waiting rooms and Discord instead for relying on fully written schedule. That way, if I need to push something back 30 minutes or whatever, she'll be able to do that. No worries, nothing's too scary. We just need to find out whether it's so we can treat the symptoms for now, or we should look at surgery sooner than expected. Either way, I want to help my parents where I can, so this week goes like this. But next week we will have less of a chaotic schedule. So yeah, she's helping her community. She's helping her mother in this case. I and many others are, saying sorry that this happened to her mom, but we're wishing her the best, and of course to take all the time that she needs for this, because family is extremely important, especially when it comes to parents and it comes to things like that. It is extremely important and absolutely necessary for people to take time to help them out when they can. They are graduating, but not in a bad sense, as we go to COPYCAT and Tori Orian, who have both announced individually that they are graduating from university, college. Graduating college, people always seem shocked to learn that through my entire time as a VTuber, I've also been a full-time college student. It's been a long and rough road, especially having to still do college despite the insane emotional roller coaster that was this past year. Not sure where the future would take me, but I'm proud of myself for being able to power through and get to the degree. Let's celebrate. And they're still on a subathon there. COPYCAT says graduated school as well. Thank you to everyone who has been on my side until now. I have a lot of uncertainties. What lies ahead? I know with my Hunites by my side, I'll be okay no matter what. See you soon. Everyone, of course, giving them congratulations. And, you know, big congrats from everybody for both her and Tori Orian. We're down here. I got my hopes up till I keep reading. Congratulations, Tori. Zapadia, congrats. Law did the same clickbait. Congrats. That a lot of people doing the same type of thing. It is a bit of a bait. It is a bit of a bait and switch for many people. It does get people watching and looking and everything like that. But at the very least, immediately they mention that it's college, school, etc. She has just announced something big, an important announcement in the VTuber sense, and this time fully in the VTuber sense. We're talking about Kamila Bomb, who says CS Space Cowboy, where she announces here that she is graduating from Twitch specifically. She's moving forward to be focusing on becoming a full-time YouTube content creator and eventually YouTube streamer as well. Noah became a Twitch partner, and that makes the decision even harder. But after putting so much time, energy, and money into a platform that hasn't meaningfully helped me in my long-term career growth, can't ignore what makes the most sense anymore. Wanted to seriously pursue YouTube for years, but streaming 3 to 5 hours every day on Twitch has left me with little time and energy for everything. So voice acting work is also taking a hit because of how much dedication I poured into Twitch. I need to return to my roots. Miss audio creation. I've always dreamed of making long form YouTube content because that's the kind of content I grew up loving as a kid. So yeah, they're going to be doing more stuff when it comes to YouTube in this case. And YouTube, honestly, when you think about it, does have a better algorithm. Although the algorithm can be very picky on who they push forward, but it is a much stronger algorithm than the one that Twitch would have. It is more sustainable long-term to stay on YouTube versus on Twitch. If you do both and can do both in a healthy way, then that's perfectly fine. But if you have to choose, I would say, unless you are absolutely huge, like, you know, Shylily or Tricky V or Iron Mouse or any of those VTubers on Twitch that get thousands of people and thousands of dollars every month, it is probably better to switch to YouTube for the long form video and things like that. Just my opinion. Of course, I wish her the best, and so do everyone else down here. Says, cheering you on for this. Good luck. And since it's not a full graduation, it's not a sad moment too much. It is, you know, just wishing her success, wishing her everything good, wishing her that everything good goes forward for her. Everything positive that she wants is able to be done with what she's doing now. Momosuzu Nene is a female Japanese VTuber with Hololive's Gen 5, Holo 5, which has Alo, Lami, Botan, and Poka. And today we're talking about her because she has recently had her new outfit. It was done over the weekend of Mother's Day. And today's a couple of days later, several days later by the time you guys have seen this. And we are just going to take a look. She first goes through, I'm going to, you know, skip through most of these things. But she first goes through all the different styles she's had, the different designs she's had, the different things she's had there. Not all of them. I'm going to go over as many as I can. Here you can see all the different ones, like different ones that you can catch at different points in time here. And that is all to lead to the newest form here. You can see everything that she's done. And this is her newest form here, which is where we're going to start. She has ribbons on her feet. Like a butterfly, yes. A short skirt. Kind of like a maid uniform. Nice. Maid outfit. Very nice. Twin tails. So she goes back to some of the stuff there. And here is the full look. very anime-esque twin tails. So it does fall into the whole, which, you know, VTubing and anime are very adjacent to each other. It does fall into like the very anime-esque twin tails with the very nice black and white. I thought it was originally like a maid type of thing, but no, it's a little bit different. It does kind of give you maid vibes a little bit, like Victorian maid vibes, but also she has a white design as well here, with the white hair, not ribbon, but you know, the hair thing. As long as YouTube loads, I'll be back when it loads. And here we are, the white design. I'm sorry that YouTube's taking forever to load for whatever reason. My computer has RAM issues. So yeah, she goes through everything, takes a look at everything, you know, how it would look on the side, a little bit of a closer look with everything you can see here. Nene being cute as always. And yeah, just running over everything that she has there with new different things that, you know, faces and things like that she can do. And yeah, very colorful, very nice, with and without the hair ribbon in you know, the hair tie, hair ribbon, etc. And it's very, very cute. Just want to give you guys a full look of everything.
What's up, penises?
Yeah, it's awful.
Doesn't look that bad. No, it's like an alien's like penis, you know, like an alien penis.
What the heck?
No.
How'd you know?
The most popularized
How would you know?
of these, of like chin-chins, are alien and not humanized at all.
What do you mean most popular molds?
The bad dragon stuff that she's talking about. The BD. BD!
Ganjan? How do
What
I
do you
do
mean,
co-op? I've
Ganjan?
never played
She went from most popular what?
Sodagan.
How does she know? Everyone knows about bad dragons, I guess. Everyone knows about it. And yes, I'm talking about like the evil dragons. Yes, evil dragons. Nothing. Don't look up bad dragon PP or anything like that, because you obviously will not find anything of the sort. Nothing strange, nothing huge or anything like that. Just leave it be. Leave it be. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.